Okay, it's time for the 5-minute recap. Brentwood Academy football. Brentwood gets a victory tonight over Chattanooga Christian. Game played in Chattanooga. Final score was 38-6. Brentwood Academy dominated the game. It was a very lopsided game. Really, probably a lot of things that are probably a little bit more of a negative takeaway than a positive, to be honest. I think anytime you've really got your opponent completely outmatched in size, in speed, in depth, it's just really, really hard to get quality reps, to be sharp. 35-0 in the first half. Brentwood Academy ran the ball well. I thought Larry Sanders ran the ball well. Wyatt Ludke ran the ball. Even Keyshawn Bowman had a rushing touchdown. Cruz was okay. I feel like, Cruz probably didn't get as many good reps as I'd like to see. He made some good throws, did a good job on a couple of play actions. I thought we threw some balls deep that were into double coverage, that it almost just looked like we were trying to give Keyshawn a chance to make a play, but he's just not open. A lot of our combo routes, we had receivers kind of clumped together. Didn't look like our spacing was really sharp. Did have a lot of penalties, a couple of 15-yard penalties, a couple of holding penalties. Running clock in the second half, I thought we got a couple of drives together, but didn't really get anything, scored. I think, Tommy had one field goal that he missed wide right, which was a 52-yarder. By any normal standard, that would be very understandable. But with the standard of Tommy, you kind of want to hit those. He did hit one from 35. His timing and the kick looked good in terms of contact. It just looks like the longer one he pushed wide right, the 35-yarder, he nailed it. Defensively, I thought we were pretty good. I was glad to see. I think it was Hillstrong had a nice interception, nice play on the ball. Our corners looked a little bit soft to me. Wyatt did fair catch a couple of punts, which I like to see that, but we did let a couple of punts bounce that I still don't understand why. We continue to be really, really deep on our punt recovery. So, when you're talking about 20 yards here, 30 yards there on penalties, another 20 yards, in holding penalties, and, it's going to make a difference against really good teams. And we didn't get a week last week of football. We missed the game against Baylor, which was, in the big scheme of things, probably fine that we didn't meet a really strong opponent that early in the season, but at the same time, we missed a week of quality reps against a quality opponent. So, the defensive front, I thought there were some really good things there. I thought Bennett Spillman looked good tonight. I thought Brody looked really good tonight. I thought Roman looked better. He looked a little bit better in his pursuit. So, defensively, I thought there were some probably better things in terms of, I didn't see a lot of silly penalties on defense. So I thought defensively we probably looked better than we did on offense. But anyway, next week it's going to be home. We've got 3 home games in a row, and then a break in there, and then we've got 3 away games. So next week, home against Christian Brothers. Brentwood Academy is now 3-0. We're only going to have 9 regular season games now, so we're a third through the regular season. We've got 3 at home in the middle third, and then we've got 3 on the road in the final third, and then hopefully we'll find ourselves in a good spot going into the playoffs. So Christian Brothers at home next week for Brentwood Academy. Hope to see everybody there, and hope it's a great atmosphere. I think Christian Brothers is a decent opponent. I don't think they're going to be the strongest opponent that we see, but that's one of those games. If we mess around and don't play well, we could get catch a loss. And I think if we play really well, I think we'll win decidedly. But we've got to have a good week of practice, and I know Coach Wade's going to get everybody in shape and ready to be focused and have a good week next week. So that's the recap for this week. Catch you next time.